Hi everyone, welcome back to Seize the Day collaboration. Everyone that's participating will be in the description box. We have gained um, some people, I think two more people, I can't remember, bad memory. But everyone that's participating will be in the description box. Also, this month's prompt is lighthouses. So we have this cute little lighthouse from Stephanie Bernard. I'm using some stamps from random places, but the focal point is the lighthouse. I'm also using some diamond press stamps, and I just use one to stamp out my little mermaid lady, and I'm just putting her tail right here, and we're going to go ahead and continue with the project. Now I had stamped out my sailboat in blue because I was like, yeah, that looks really nice, right? But I don't know, I don't want to fussy cut this sailboat out because I don't. So we'll well, let's go ahead and check it out. Just sitting here thinking, why do you torture yourself so much, woman? Why do you do that? Why do you do these kinds of things to yourself? The reason why I didn't want to fussy cut this out, and I've told you this before, I like stamping images in different colors. What I do find hard right now is coloring on top of the stamped image that color. So I don't know why, but I do find it a little bit difficult. This would not be a good scan and cut candidate, just so you know. The lines are not complete. I have some projects that I'm going to be working on probably tomorrow or later today. Today is actually Saturday the 5th of September. Usually I like to have all my projects ready, especially with the way YouTube has been acting lately. At first I thought it was just me, my phone wasn't working properly, but it's not. I've read comments in the comment section of YouTube or Google forums about upload times, and lo and behold, I'm not the only one. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We're going to be using this London Blue ink to stamp this boat out again. And the reason why I'm going to stamp the boat out again is because I do want that blue rippling in the water. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, right? And I was in a paint section because I want to do a Bob Ross tutorial. Like, I want to do it and share it with you all. That's not too bad, but I think we're going to put this in like that, and it gives it a little bit more, yeah, some more color on the project. Paint. Now, I know Hobby Lobby used to have they actually had Bob Ross classes, but they don't even sell a Bob Ross paint anymore. And I think when they first did their first clearance a couple of years ago, maybe last year, maybe year before last, when they started clearancing everything out and people were posting it on social media, I think that's when they got rid of it. And I think a lot of people use Bob Ross paintings, for their YouTube videos, especially the artists, people that actually paint and things like that. So I could just watch a Bob Ross video and get the paint that he uses and do it like that. I really want to try it. I want the big roommate and I to do it. I think his will come out a lot better than mine because he actually has some talent besides talking trash. So I don't know if he'll be down for it. Right now I had got him some drawing stuff because he said he drew. It's in the closet with all other junk that I purchased him that he didn't like. So yeah, I think from now I'm just going to go with money, because money makes people happy sometimes. I am not a big money fan. My aunt did that for my birthday this year, I believe, which I enjoy when she gives me money because it's easier for me to find. I have a list of stuff I want, right? Like craft stuff, crafty related things like that. So it's not a hard thing to do to find things. Even with him, I had ordered some of the Julie Nutting stamps that I didn't have in April, and they were on back order and they just came back in. So I recently got them. But by then I had forgot that I had ordered from another spot. And so, yeah, I'm going to stamp this right here on the tail, which is fine because we're going to put this paper over it so you can barely see it. And I'm not mad that I did that, because, you know, sometimes you can do it and be like, oh no, I got on the tail. Well, that's okay. It's okay, because I can always restamp that image or cut out a tail and put it on top of that boat. But I want the ripples to be in there, so that's the goal, right? What y'all think? You like it? I like it. Okay, just so you know, I was going to try and attempt to put some more ripples in the water, but in case I want to go ship, would only be the only way, and I don't want to go ship. I want it to be pretty solid. So now right here, I'm going to I'll show you. So right here, when I cut it down to make the scene, I knew I was going to be doing this, but I didn't realize it was going to be this much on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this house out a few more times. And I'm going to build some houses along the scenery to get to the lighthouse. All right, so in crafting, you make mistakes. I cut too much off. I added a house to it. I was going to add another house in between. I was like, no, we can do something better. So what I did is I just, you know, usually by lighthouses, people either live there or they don't. When I would visit Rhode Island, it's a beautiful lighthouse out there, a strip of road, no houses. And on the other side, it's a bunch of houses. So, yeah. And I even saw like this thing that says amazing roads, most dangerous roads that people still use. And it's like crazy. So this is going to be our little project, and it's going to do this. Yeah. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put another tail on here, I think. Or could I just, we'll see. We're not finished because I want to cut the lighthouse down on this side as well. So maybe we'll be making more corrections to her boo-boos. So I'm just going to put where the fold is and put a pencil mark right there. And I'm just going to cut that down real quick. All right, so we're almost finished. And I'm going to leave, so I cut it down, but I'm going to leave it on until I put the sentiment, which is going to be Shine Bright. This stamp is from Stamps of Life. I did not realize that these were photopolymer until she said something, but it's interesting because I didn't realize it. But I did have problems stamping them out in the past, and that's probably why I did not realize it. Oh, no, wait. I do have this sun, right? I have a sun that, you see this sun right here? But I think that it has water and mountains and stuff like that. And I want to put it right here. But I don't think it's going to look right because the water is down here. Let's see if you can see it better. Come on, Brandy, get it together. Act like you've been making videos for a while and you know what you're talking about. You see? So like the mountains and things right there. No, I'm not drawing any more things. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up because it's going to take forever to load to YouTube. And I like it. Yes, I do. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to apply some glue right here. And right here. I had folded this thing like twice because I was like, I'm going to make this work. And I was like, that doesn't look good. Now the bottom portion of the card, I have no idea what we're going to do on there yet. But it's going to come together, I promise. If not the promise to you, but to myself, right? So I'm just going to adjust it. And with the Aleene's, with a wetter glue, I should just say a wetter glue, whatever glue you're using. If you have a wetter glue, doesn't have to be particularly water-based, but with a wetter glue, you can do a little bit more manipulating of your paper versus a drier glue, even if it is liquid glue, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind whenever you do decide to use wet glue. I like wet glue because it gives me wiggle room. I don't like wet glue because I don't like wet glue because of the bowing. So I have been on a hunt for a good wet glue that's not all water based, right? Not a lot of water. I'm just going to trim down my houses some more. And this is our project. So let's go ahead and put something down here. All right, so this is the finished product. I like it. I probably should have cut some more off, but it's an easel card, and we have the little lady. I thought this was hard. This was hard for me, you all. It was very hard. So we got some sunflower starfish right here, and I really don't think I needed anything at the bottom because I have the sentiment on the top of the card, but that's it. Did I make an easel card last month too? I think I did. Interesting. Anyway, please check the description box out and see what the other participants in the collaboration have created. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.